Bird 1, report please.
That's bad news, John.
This retrofit is going to take a lot longer than expected. Maybe you can come down here and give me a hand.
Not to worry, Scott. With my new mobile engineering lab, I should have you back in the air in no time. Now, let's have a look at that hatch deployment actuator. Oops. Sorry, Max.
There you are, as Brains.
Brains.
I loved Brains.
I loved Brains too. But now Brains is new. He's a new Brains.
And the whole Thunderbirds Are Go is far more multicultural. It's been brought up to date because Brains is an Indian Brains, isn't
That's
he?
right.
This time
That's
round.
right. Brains is he's Indian, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. But he still has a stutter.
Yeah. And you were desperate to do it, weren't you? Because they didn't ring you. You rang them to get the role.
I did.
Didn't you?
I read that they were remaking Thunderbirds, and I got straight on the phone to my agent. I said, please, can I audition for this? She said, they're not auditioning for like a year. So I was like, I called back in a year, got in the room.
You were that desperate to do it?
I was that desperate. I wanted this.
Yeah, were you too? You probably too. Yeah. It was launched 50 years ago.
It was 50.
I
yeah.
was old enough to see
Yes,
it.
no,
but-
I loved Thunderbirds, you know, back in the day. It was excellent.
When would you have been watching it then?
They kind of reran it in the 80s.
Yeah.
In the 90s, they kind of ran it on BBC
Oh yeah, because
Two.
the whole Blue Peter, Tracy Island
Exactly.
thing.
You make your own Tracy Island and stuff.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I was always aware of it, and I always loved it, and just the kind of the miniatures and the models and everything. And that's one thing about the new thing that they've kept, like. They've made all these amazing miniatures, you know, the craft of it is still there, so the spaceships are kind of real, practical models, the sets are real, and the CGI element is are the characters.
And I guess because of the Andersons' rights, I guess, to the whole thing, you had to adhere very strictly to certain rules.
Well, he gave it his blessing, Jerry did,
Yeah.
and then sadly passed away in 2012. But I think, talking to David Graham, who plays...
Parker.
Parker, right? And he played Parker in the original.
I know.
And he's known Jerry all his life, and we agreed that Jerry would love this new version because it
Good.
kind of keeps the craft of the original and brings it up to date. So.
Yeah, he actually, David Graham played Brains as well in the original.
That's right, he
didn't
did. He
Both of
did.
them.
I didn't even know that until the read-through.
And he was like, I actually played Brains as well.
What did he think about you nicking it?
He was a bit kind of miffed, but I took him to one side. I said, look, mate, you know what I mean? It's like, get over it. It's fine.
Yeah, and the women are stronger as well, aren't they? I know Lady Penelope's a lot stronger.
Yeah,
'Cause
absolutely.
They were just, Lady Penelope was just, she was supposed to be an agent, but she was always a bit drippy.
Yes, and she's quit smoking as well, which is good.
Oh, is she? Yes, it's all changed so much,
Yes.
hasn't it?
She smokes an e-cigarette now shaped like Thunderbird 3, so she doesn't